Battle control initialized.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Red Alert Global League Season 9 Minions Round 3. In the upper left-hand corner, we have DukeBones playing as Ukraine, and in the lower right-hand corner, we have SinJul playing as Germany. Let's go to the production tab. SinJul coming out first with his barracks, and this map is called Oregano. We've seen this one quite a bit in the last two rounds. Total of 3 oil derricks on this map. Both players coming out with a conga line of riflemen heading for the center of the map. And SinJul is going to be the first one out with an engineer. We'll see what he does with it. SinJul going north. And DukeBones going for the medium center of the map, not going in too deep. And we'll see what the build order is as soon as the next building is dropped. SinJul going for his patented War Factory first build. DukeBones going double ref. Let's check out the actions per minute. 18 actions per minute for DukeBones and 20 for SinJul. We're still pretty early in the game here. DukeBones committing hard to early rifleman presence. I hope he puts the pressure on, because otherwise that's all going to be for naught once those Rangers hit the field. DukeBones is going to be the first one to capture an oil derrick. Excuse me, SinJul is going to be the first one to capture an oil derrick. DukeBones coming out with rocket soldiers, keeping his troops in a tight mass. That's going to be very difficult for the Ranger to sneak up on. Here comes SinJul's War Factory. And there's the Ranger. Not surprised. Checking our income, DukeBones is in the lead. 2 harvesters to 1 harvester and 1 oil derrick in SinJul's name. Taxicab engineer getting a lift from that Ranger. He's going to head right up to that northern derrick. DukeBones scouting around, seeing what's going on, but SinJul with much better field coverage. Drops off the engineer, and the Ranger goes out to poke out some troops. And there's $300 worth of rocket soldiers. Oh, baby. DukeBones was just waiting for him. Very interesting to see how in the later rounds here, players are really starting to anticipate each other's moves. So a single Ranger out from SinJul, and he's going to be the first one to drop a service depot as well. So no vehicles on the field right now aside from ore miners. Oh, Duke is moving out his main MCV. That is a risky proposition, my friend. And a massive infantry force at 3 minutes and 25 seconds. $5,900 worth of infantry on the field. DukeBones going on the offensive. SinJul without a hard counter to this. He's going to have to stay within line of sight of his base. SinJul about to come out with a medium tank. That's going to help him enormously, but there are a lot of rocket troopers in that mix. DukeBones committing. And that tank finding some crushes. Getting destroyed. Oh, I don't know about that. Pulling up like that. Well, let's see what DukeBones sees. And his army has been completely wiped out. I really disagree with that. DukeBones coming out with a flame tower. Floating 3.5K. I'm not sure why he... Oh, there it is. Okay. I didn't see that in the production tab. DukeBones lays down a barracks forward rally point, and he has a conga line of riflemen, and they're all just running right into that pillbox. SinJul out with another medium tank. Comes out with a... He's got a turret in his pocket. And SinJul with his first expansion MCV on the dance floor. Wow, that is a flank barracks. This is a spicy game, folks. SinJul with control of both of the captured oil derricks of the game, and on 5 harvesters to DukeBones' 3, 7,400 income to 4,500. And SinJul is flying 47 actions per minute to 17 actions per minute, and with a distinct army value advantage. I think DukeBones has worked himself into a bit of a pickle here, folks. DukeBones has really got to get something going. And the engineer from SinJul capturing 1 ore refinery, about to be 2. We'll keep an eye on that. And that turret gets laid down from that flank barracks, from that flank expansion. And SinJul is about... Oh, DukeBones calling it good game at 6 minutes and 12 seconds. 216 to 81. Let's take a quick look at the eco graph. DukeBones takes off a little bit faster. Good example of the double ref build, and SinJul just passes him on by because, well, he didn't move out his expansion before he started ecoing up. Or rather, he didn't move out his main MCV before he started ecoing up. Also, he had both of these oil derricks early in the game. DukeBones with a distinct army advantage, and honestly just throws it away. You know, just attacking into this pillbox. Not a good idea. Alright, let's go on to game number 2.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Red Alert Global League Season 9 Minions Round 3. In the left side of the map, we have DukeBones playing as Ukraine and SinJul playing as Germany. Let's go to the production tab. SinJul with a half-second, three-quarter-second advantage over DukeBones in deployment of his barracks. And we have 1 oil derrick on this map. Okay. 1 lonely oil derrick on this map. Both players going for the center. SinJul and DukeBones about even in army value. We'll see what they try to pull here. SinJul with 2 riflemen to the center of the map. And only sends 1 into the engagement. DukeBones has control of the center of the map, but SinJul finds a static position. So does DukeBones. SinJul going War Factory first, DukeBones again going double ref. DukeBones is about to be the first one to capture. Nope, I was wrong. There are 3 oil derricks on this map. I forgot about those. Oh, and DukeBones sending off his engineer to go capture that pocket derrick. Going for the center of the map first. SinJul going for his pocket derrick without an escort. The Ranger is about to hit the dance floor in 3 seconds. I liked the rocket troopers that DukeBones incorporated last time. That really put a dead stop to SinJul's Ranger Danger build. Let's see what SinJul has to see. And wipes out that center army thanks to the line of sight advantage from that Ranger. SinJul about to come out with a service depot. And SinJul finds the snipe on those Rocketeers. but he's going to have to find the next one. Oh, and a flak truck out from DukeBones. That's a good counter to the Ranger. Taxicab engineer. And the Pokématic 5000 takes out one of SinJul's riflemen. Both players ecoing up. SinJul, 62.2 actions per minute. DukeBones, 19 actions per minute. Income is a reflection of how many oil derricks are owned by each player, but SinJul is down to 1 oil derrick. That early oil derrick really helps you eco up. He's got 5 harvesters to DukeBones' 3. 30 seconds until SinJul's MCV hits the field. SinJul out with a medium tank chases off the flak truck. DukeBones comes out with a heavy tank, 428. And SinJul is about ready to expand, going for his natural expansion up north. This area right here. And that flak truck is hunting around, looking for snipes. Finds some harassment on the rocket soldiers. And the Ranger barely survives. He's got to be careful there. He's got his engineer in that Ranger. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Where did he drop that off? There's that engineer. Yeah, DukeBones comes out with an expansion MCV, not moving out his main MCV. That's good. SinJul moving out his main MCV to take his second expansion. And Rocket Trooper mix. See if they can find their hits. Oh. SinJul moves to attack DukeBones' first expansion. DukeBones about to lay down an economic expansion. He's got a flame tower in his pocket. SinJul moves his troops within range before opening fire. Just a few more salvos will do it. And gets the expansion MCV. DukeBones responds by going north, leaving his main base open to attack. SinJul is going to find a flank through the ore fields. DukeBones thinks better of it. And here comes that flank. DukeBones might be able to take this expansion if he moves his troops right, but he is going to lose a lot of harvesters if he doesn't pull them right now, and he's not. DukeBone loses 3 harvesters. There's the third. And might take this expansion away from SinJul. Kill SinJul's first expansion MCV. SinJul's got to lay down another economic expansion. But DukeBones' main base is getting ripped to shreds. DukeBones down to 2 harvesters to SinJul's 6. 4,400 income to 7,200. And DukeBones' army has been completely destroyed. Here comes a sell order. That's not going to do a whole lot. $9,000 army value to 600. DukeBones hanging on. A valiant effort. 57 actions per minute to 22.9. SinJul, the master of micro. And SinJul going on the hunt. Trying to find... Oh, right. 829. DukeBones calls it good game. 295 to 163. Let's go to that eco graph. Not a whole lot to say. Basically, yeah, exactly. SinJul. Well said, my friend. Lucky MCV kill. DukeBones had that flame tower in his pocket. He did that right, but he just didn't deploy it in time. He didn't move out that MCV. You know, anytime you move your MCV, you really want to keep something there, all right? Because you're going to hear gunfire, you're going to hear rocket fire, and it's going to tip you off that something's going on. Even then, just hit the H key a couple of times and pan around to your MCVs and just check up on them. Because one thing that I've seen SinJul do quite a bit is he moves his troops so that they surround an area and then he opens fire, which means that you have a lot less time to react than if it was just a you know, an attack move command. So both games going to SinJul. Red Alert Global League Season 9 Minions Round 3.
Battle control terminated.